Oh my goodness, we did it. In the beginning, when I said the goal was $100,000, I was thinking it was going to be hard to get to that. I was completely wrong. Completely. Today, I'm going to be building a bathroom. But not just any bathroom. I'm going to build an insanely expensive bathroom. The goal is that this bathroom alone will leave this plot with a plot value of $100,000, if not more. Let's get to building. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head straight into plumbing and get some of the items we're going to want in our bathroom so we can kind of create a layout for our bathroom. And because this is going to be an insanely expensive bathroom, we're of course going to buy the most expensive of every item. So we've got ourselves already an antique bathtub. I'm going to get this fancy flush trim toilet, $1,100. That's great. For a shower, I'm not sure if I want to do the luxury shower set or the modern shower set. So for now, we'll just plan out a space for the shower, but I'm going to wait to buy this until we've kind of got a theme going in our bathroom. And then just for now, so that we know where the sink's going, I'm going to go ahead and place this tilt pedestal sink so that we can map out our bathroom. Now that we have the essentials, we can start on the design of the bathroom. So I think I like how this is already laid out here. And so I think what I want to do here is I want this to be just a big glass window. Actually, you know what? If we're going to make this expensive, we've got to go way bigger. So I'm thinking we'll go 3 out from the bathroom on every side. And then in this area, we'll fill it with like water and plants. And then these will just be big, large windows. And I'm actually going to make this 2-story as well. Actually, instead of 2-story, I have some cool plans for this that we'll work on later. And then I think right here will be a really big fancy entrance, and inside this room will be our toilet. I think this wall will be the entrance to our bathroom, and then on this side we'll do the same thing that we did on the side with the toilet. And then along these center walls, I'm going to go ahead and double this up because I have some plans for this. The next thing I'm going to do is map out the path, and I'm thinking on these empty areas, we're going to have like it full of water and plants and kind of make it like a jungle inside. I think like that for now is good. And I'm actually going to remove this wall so we can make a custom entrance. And while we're here, I think I might as well just make the entrance. I'm going to go ahead and grab some pillars. I'll just pick these plain thin pillars. I'm going to place 3 of those on each side and double them up so they reach the ceiling. And I'm actually going to put 2 pillars here as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and use this plain high arch. I'm going to drag it from this pillar all the way over to this pillar. I'm going to resize that down like that and use the transform tool to bring that down. Then I'm going to grab a basic shape, rescale that and make it large. And this is going to go on top of our plain arch. And then I'll just rescale that up to the height of the wall. And I'll also scale that out to make it the same width as the wall. Perfect, now we've got ourselves a grand entrance. And I'm also going to take these plain thin pillars and put them on each corner of the wall like this. I'm just going to copy this design on each corner. I'm going to now start working on this sink area, and so I'm going to start by adding windows on all of these walls. I'm actually just going to put windows on these 2 walls because we're going to put a mirror on this wall. And then I'm going to take a horizontal wedge and put it up here. Like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and rescale that. Like that is good, and I'll put the same thing over here on this side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make a set of custom windows that we're going to use to put on top here. I'm going to build a frame for our window using these basic shapes. Like that, and then I'm going to get some more basic shapes. Take this cube, make it as small as it can, and drag that up. Like that, and then I'll do the same thing, but I'm going to rotate it this way. And then I'm going to color all of this black. And then lastly, I'm going to put this transparent cube inside. I actually decided to get rid of these rows in the middle and just make the windows like this. Then I'm going to put a floor here so that we can now bring our custom window up here to make a custom roof. Like that, and then we'll rotate it like that, and then bring it down. And I'll fix this to make it match this better because it's easier to make this match this than to make all 3 windows match this. So I'm going to do the same thing with these 3 windows and just rotate them around like that. There we go. And then I'll just grab a basic shape to fill up this gap here. And then I'm going to copy this basic shape over to this side. And then lastly, I'm going to take this cube to fill up this gap here. And now we have ourselves a custom glass roof. Except now that I look at this, I kind of want to make this whole wall glass. So I'm now going to, just like I made a basic shape window roof, I'm going to make a basic shape window wall. There we go, and now I'm just going to copy this over to this side. And then I'm going to take these windows to fill this gap up here. And so in order to do that, I'll have to place a floor, and then I'll grab each window like that, and I'll use the transform tool to bring that up, like that is good. And then I'll stack 2 on top of each other, and I'll just copy each one and do the same thing, just like that. And then on this wall, let's go ahead and get ourselves a mirror. We'll use this horizontal mirror. and rescale it to make it nice and big. We can get rid of this tilt sink now. And we'll go ahead and grab some counters. We'll grab this modern counter since it is the most expensive. And then we'll grab 2 sinks. I'm thinking this elegant sink. Like that is good. And then I want to make this wall wood. So I think we'll use the vertical planks and a custom color. Yeah, like that looks nice. And then I'll make these counters black. Then I'm actually going to redo this path a little bit because I think we need a little bit more room here. Like that for now is good. And then this ground I think we'll make like slate or maybe the circular stone. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with slate. And then we can make this plain marking the same color as the grass. Like that. And then what we can do is we can take this plain marking and make these look like stepping stones. Just like that. And I think I actually want to expand this over here. And then I think I want to actually resize these pillars and scale them down. Like that. And then I'll go ahead and take a structural and I'll outline this. And then I want to fill these walls with windows. Like that is good. And then I think I'll go ahead and add a roof. But I want there to be a skylight in the roof, so I'll use this mansard skylight roof. And I'm actually going to color these walls here black. And then I want these pillars to be the wood we used here. Except maybe I'll brighten this wood up a little bit. Oh yeah, like look at that. That looks nice. And then we'll add some like LED lights and stuff later to make that look even better. And now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, now that that's all done, I want to finish up this entrance here. And so I think I'll color this wall black and make these pillars wood just like we did with these walls. And then let's go ahead and finish off this toilet area over here. So I'll make the path over here. And then I think I want to grab a basic shape, this vertical cylinder that the toilet will sit on. Oh yeah, like a platform like that is nice. And then let me just extend the path into it. And then these walls, of course, we're going to replace with custom windows. And then now I'm going to do the same thing we did over here and make a custom glass roof. Oh yeah, there we go. That's looking real nice. Now I have to patch up this area here. There we go, but I do want to add some, I want some more wood and stuff. I don't like how it's all black, so I want to see what we can do with some fences. Like, you know what, maybe we can do this with fences and create a half wall here. And then maybe we could put the small hedge here as well. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm actually going to extend this out this way as well. And then maybe over here can be kind of like a closet area. Okay, there we go, like that. Looks really good. I'm kind of curious to see just how much this is already added to the plot value. I think I'm going to take a break and check. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I've already spent like over $150,000. So, but I did delete quite a bit of stuff while I was working on stuff. So I'm curious to see exactly how much the plot value is here. Oh my goodness. The plot value is already at 182,000. Oh my goodness. Okay. New goal? Well, actually, this will be easy. I was gonna say let's do $250,000. We're gonna easily do that with the rest of windows we're gonna add. You know what I am curious though? Because I think I'm gonna add some gardening outside the windows and stuff, like some landscaping so that outside the windows looks nice and the whole experience together looks nice. Do you think we can make this a $500,000 bathroom? Outside and inside, all together. I think that's our new goal. Okay, before I get to the detailing and stuff, I kind of want to finish the structure, so I'm now going to make all of this windows. Except, actually, I don't want to make all of it windows because I want to leave a wall here that is like this design, like that, and we'll do the same thing on this side. And then I also want to add some on this wall as well. I'm so excited to see the finished product of this, like with the trees and everything and all the detailing inside. I'm so excited to see what this is going to look like. Okay, now that that's done, I'm now going to add more custom windows. Well, and this is why right here the plot value is already 182,000. It's $10,000 for one block of wall. And how many times do we do that? Like 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like that's already 130,000 right there. No wonder. I'm not complaining though, because being able to say I have a $500,000 bathroom is pretty cool. You know what? Oh, I have an idea of what to do for the roof here, actually. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I think if I can take some structurals and continue this wood design across the ceiling, that could be pretty cool. So we'll just take this standard square beam and drag it across like this. And I won't be able to see it right now because the roof is off, so that I can make it nice and even across. But once we're done, I will put the roof on so we can see how it looks. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gonna look so good, especially once we finish off the roof with glass and stuff. This is gonna be really cool. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just color this on the outside too, just because it'll look nicer, even though we're not gonna see the outside, so I'm not worrying about that too much. I mean, clearly this is sticking out of the roof and stuff here, but you're not gonna really pay attention to the outside. And you know what, actually, I might just leave these pillars here because I kind of like it, actually. I mean, we'll see, like, I may want this more open, but for now, I kind of like how it looks. Yeah, that looks really nice. I'm gonna do the same thing across this way. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. And then I'll take these windows and I'll finish off the roof here. Okay, we're finally down to the last window. And we're done. Oh, I mean, that just looks amazing though. Although I do have to fill up this gap still, but that'll be pretty easy. Okay, there we go. It's all finished now. Actually, I have a really cool idea for the pathway leading up to the bathtub. I'm thinking we'll grab a pool and then make a glass floor so it looks like you're walking on water. Unfortunately though, if I were to take a flat glass roof to just do a glass floor, which would be really easy, but this is what happens when you do that. You can't see the water for some reason. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to make it out of basic shapes. Like that, there we go, and then I'll work on making this look a little bit nicer. I'll add some walls around here. Color those black to really make this stand out. There we go. I changed the color of the grass. That looks a lot better now. The other thing I think I should do is change the time of day. Like that for now, kind of give us some natural light is nice. And then I do still want to make a platform for the toilet. And actually, this one, I might be able to just use this one. Yeah, that works. That looks nice. I do want to continue it though, so it's not like floating. I want to like continue that down into the ground. There we go, like that. And now we have a pillar that comes up from the ground. I want to see though what it looks like without these pillars, because they kind of block the view right when you walk in. Oh yeah, see, that's so much better, and that still works up there. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this. We definitely need some lighting, so maybe let's look at a chandelier or something. I'm thinking this chandelier looks nice, and like, what if we drag this down? Oh yeah, look at that. That looks nice. I like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep adding some more lighting, because it is a little dark in here. So like, maybe we can add this cylindrical wall lamp on each side here. Like that. That brightens it up a little bit. I wonder if maybe we could industrial metal wall lamp. Maybe we could use this. I like this lamp. Maybe like, what if we put it up here and then make this really big and then like brighten up the lighting. Maybe change the color to a maybe just a little bit of a lighter black. Like that is nice, yeah. And then we could put that on each of these walls. Yeah, that works. It gives it a little bit more light. Actually, I think I'm going to extend this pool out to the front of the plot. Oh, and I do want to add LED lighting, because that can make this look a lot more luxurious. I'm curious to see what it would look like if we take these LED lights and drag them all the way down on these pillars. I kind of like it. I don't think I want to put it on the pillars though, because it covers the wood, and I want to see the wood because the wood looks nice. But I wonder if then we put it on the black instead, and maybe that'll even help it stand out more. Like, how about that? I kind of like it. I feel like I'm kind of mixed. Let me try it on one more wall and see if I like it. I think I like it without, actually. I think no LED lights, you know, I think I mean, it looks cool. It's like, it doesn't at all look bad, but I just think I prefer it without. I will maybe put some LED lights right here, though. Like, there are some places that maybe we can use LED lights. Nah, maybe LED lights could look nice on the walkway. At this point, I'm just trying to find a place to put them, because LED lights, I feel like, make things look more fancier, and they are cool. I just don't know that it totally fits the feel of this bathroom. Oh yeah, I don't know what you think, but I think that was a good idea. Like, that looks so much better now, I think. Okay, now I think we should start adding some detail and actually decorating our bathroom. So I'll grab a toothbrush holder, some soap, we'll get a towel, maybe we can hang that on each side here, and maybe even put a towel on the counter. Although, you know what, there's something nice about like such an elegant bathroom having just like being kind of symmetrical and just like everything stowed away and just being like very simple. So I might just do this and recolor a little bit of it, and then maybe a stool. Yeah, I kind of like how that's just like plain and simple, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. And then I do want to add some storage over here. And then I want something that's really tall here. I could maybe this modern dresser will work. Maybe I could like stack these modern dressers on top of each other. Like that. Yeah, I think that actually works. And then maybe I can use some like pillars or something to give it a little bit more detail, since it's like basically just a square. Or actually, better than that, let's get some structural items. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. And then like, I think I want to add like a custom bench here would be good. So I'll get a cube, scale that out, push it back against the wall. And then I'll go ahead and grab a beveled cube to be like the cushion on top. And then just color it. Get some like, maybe we need some sort of like luxury material. Like, oh, like this could be good. Yeah, like that. And then add a bunch of pillows. And then I'll also grab a blanket. Like that looks nice. And then we'll also get some hanging lights here. So I'm thinking just industrial pendant. And then we'll just grab like 5 of those and bring those down really low. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I think maybe like a, kind of like a coffee table here would be good. Maybe this geometric coffee table. Like I think like that. Change the color of these. Yeah, like that looks really nice, I think. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else to that. Then over here, we need to add a few things to the toilet, not much. Like, obviously we need some toilet paper. So I'll grab a elegant toilet paper stand. And then over here, I'm thinking of having like a little closet. And just have, you know, everything nice and open. I'll grab a mirror. Never used this mirror before, but it matches that, so why not? And then maybe like an umbrella stand. And then the last thing I want to do here is I want to add a table where like, cause I guess I'm kind of like using this as like a, kind of like a mud room. I want a place where like you can put your keys, your glasses, you know, stuff like when you walk inside. And I think that's good for this area. Of course, later I'll come back and add some gardening and stuff. Actually, I might add like a little seat here. And then I'll just add a couple pillows and blankets on this bench. Oh, and then I do want to add like a chandelier right here. I think there's something more modern. Like, actually this one works perfectly, the angled pipe chandelier, because we already have like the pipe furniture set here. Just bring that down. Yeah, like that is good. And then the last thing we have to do is decorate this bathtub area. So we'll definitely need some towels. So I think we'll go with this modern towel stand. Put that like right there. I do want some potted plants behind the bathtub. I think that would look really good. Yeah, like that, and then we'll just change the colors of these plants. And then maybe we can also add a stool. Yeah, like that's nice. I think then the only thing left to do is to add some gardening. You know, I've never used these spiral hedge trees before, but maybe this is an appropriate time to use them. Actually no, they just look a little weird. Can definitely use this hedge here. Yeah, that's nice, kind of separates off the spaces a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is looking so much better already. I'm gonna keep adding some more bushes and stuff. I don't want to add too many. I kind of like this already. I just add some more bushes like around here. And I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do, like some back here. And then I think we're pretty much done the inside, and then I'll just add a couple giant trees on the outside to make it look a little better. So just gonna grab some trees. I'll grab like some pine trees and like rescale those really big like that. And then we can put a couple, you know, like out here. Right, like just some pine trees like that, but then when we go inside, like, it made it a little dark. So like adding the trees looks nice. I think I'm gonna get rid of these so the sun can come through though. That looks really nice, right? And then I'll add just a couple more in the back to look like it's like a full-on forest going on here. Like that looks really cool. I do think maybe we should put some lighting here that'll light it up, because it is just a little bit dark. We can't use ceiling lights, unfortunately, because we did custom roofs, so it's not ceiling height. So we'll have to look for something on the floor. Maybe this is kind of interesting. Like if we did something like that, you know, I kind of like it. Maybe we just do that. It brightens it up enough. And so I think this over here is going to be more of the pine tree section. Over here I want to add some more different types of trees, like a couple of these cherry blossoms. I definitely want to grab some organic trees. Well, we can change the texture of this now too, can't we? Yeah, that's nice. I forgot. I keep forgetting that they added that. That way our grass looks different from our trees. Although for these pine trees, it makes sense to install the grass because it's not like leaves like these trees. Yeah, like just a couple of trees out there, I feel like helps it out a little bit, like especially there. So I'm gonna keep working on it. And then maybe even some large bushes could help a little bit. Yeah, like see a few of those could be good. And then maybe some palm trees as well. Or I guess, as they're called, exotic trees. Okay, so I finished up the gardening, and before we look at the final plot value, it's time for a little quick tour. Okay, so walking up, we have our glass floor on top of the water with the fancy neon lights. And then, as we enter in to the left, we have our toilet and like little closet area. And then to the right, we have our sink with some storage. And then in the center of it all, right when you walk in, the first thing you see, probably the best looking part of the entire build, is just this bathtub, like with the custom made giant glass roof and all in the wood beams and wood pillars, and then all the trees and bushes and plants. Like, this is amazing. Like, I think this is one of the best things I've built 100%, no doubt about it, best bathroom I built. I mean, you can't argue with that. Like, this is like the fanciest bathroom I've ever seen in Bloxburg. Actually, the fanciest bathroom I've ever seen in general. Like, I've never seen anyone with a bathroom anywhere like this. Well, having a bathroom with trees and plants in the outdoors maybe doesn't make complete sense, like, with the upkeep and stuff of that, and like, you know, there's just a lot of work with that, and who would want all the work that comes with that? So, like, having them outside, having, you know, just trees outside makes more sense, but we have a little bit of both. And if you're worried about privacy, I mean, this house is in, like, the middle of a forest. I mean, obviously, I mean, like, there's nobody around, so we're all good. And now, for the final look at the plot value, drumroll please. $512,575. Oh my goodness, we did it. In the beginning, when I said the goal was $100,000, I was thinking it was going to be hard to get to that. I was completely wrong. Completely. 500,000 plot value for a bathroom. I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it. Like, maybe 512,000 doesn't necessarily come to mind right away. Maybe think a little less. But when you let it soak in, you're like, well, yeah, duh. All the structurals, all the basic shapes, all the trees and everything. But for a decent bathroom, like, it doesn't make 100% sense. Like, this isn't 100% practical, but it's not like the craziest bathroom ever. Like, it's big, it's giant. There's like, you know, it is pretty crazy, but I feel like I would have expected a 512,000 bathroom to be like, take up the whole plot, be like crazy over detail, but I don't even put in all that much detail. I think it's mainly just the trees and probably mainly all the structural work. But I think this bathroom has probably earned the title of Bloxburg's most expensive bathroom. I mean, if I'm wrong, please let me know. If you know someone, or you yourself have a more expensive bathroom, I need to know, because what are you doing with an over $500,000 bathroom? Like, that's insane. Anyways, that was me building probably Bloxburg's most expensive bathroom. If you liked it, thumbs up the video, let me know, and consider subscribing. Have a great day. If you want to see what an upgraded version of the starter house could look like, make sure to click the video on the top right. And if you want to see my time management skills put to the test in a 5-minute, 15-minute, 1-hour living room challenge, make sure to click the video on the bottom right.